You've heard the saying that lashes complete the look, and they do, but somehow you're having problems with your lashes. They don't stick properly. They keep lifting in the corners. They're not sticking down on the outer corners. It's up, it's down, it's sideways. It's just not looking okay. I am gonna help you put on your lashes like a pro with a few tips and tricks that I learned along the way. So if you're interested in seeing how to perfect your falsie application, then keep on watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ohima. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey. The one thing that I've seen a lot of people teach when they're trying to help you put on your lashes is that you have to have some kind of an eyeliner going. That way you can hide your lash band. No, we don't always wear wing liners, right? So that means you don't have to have a wing liner in order to wear lashes. The one thing that I have noticed actually can help you in place of a wing liner is tightlining. Now, tightlining is a process, as I understand it, where you take your black eyeliner and apply it to your upper waterline, if that makes any sense. So you're gonna apply it to the upper part of your eye where your lashes come out of, and you're just gonna make sure to get that line really black. This actually helps your lashes appear thicker, fuller, and even on the occasion that you don't want to wear falsies, tightlining actually helps you make sure that your lashes appear thicker and fuller. Another way that I've seen people describe tightlining is just using an eyeliner and doing like a very thin strip of eyeliner on your eyes. However it is, whatever I'm trying to show you right now, I know is also called tightlining. The next thing that you're gonna do if you have straight lashes like mine is to use a lash curler. Yes, these little evil things. I don't like lash curlers because they pinch my eyes. My lashes are very straight, but you can use your lash curler to curl up your lashes a bit if you have straight lashes like mine, so they blend in beautifully with your falsies. Now, if you have curly lashes where it just curls up so much they can't put falsies on, but I do know that there's also a lash iron that you can use on your lashes to either curl it up or to straighten it so that you can put lashes on. I will put a link to a few that I've seen down below. And I think I'm gonna buy one so we can try it out and see what it's all about. But I had my makeup done by a makeup artist who used one of those things on my lashes to make sure they curl up. But in the same breath, you can use that same thing to straighten your lashes out a bit. If you're somebody who has extremely curly lashes and your falsies don't stick, you can use that contraption to comb out your lashes. That's gonna make them straight temporarily. And then you can put on your falsies and also enjoy some false lashes like the rest of us. The next thing that you absolutely need, and I know I don't generally mention it a lot, or I did not actually mention it in my TikTok video, was that I always go in with mascara. Just use whatever mascara you feel most comfortable with, preferably one that does not flake on you, because if it flakes on you, it's gonna fall in your eyes are gonna water, and your lash is gonna fall right off before you get to stick it on. I'll be using the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. Apply a few coats to my upper and lower lashes. Just make sure it dries down before I go in with my falsies. I like to apply my mascara before I apply my falsies, but I know there are people that like to apply their mascara after they apply their falsies. I don't like doing it this way because adding more product on top of a falsie makes it dirtier quicker. I like to have multiple uses out of my lashes before I have to wash them. So applying my mascara before my falsies helps me not get them dirty quicker. Let me know down below if you're somebody who likes to apply your mascara before or after your falsies. Next, there's some people that have a shorter length lash, which means you're gonna have to cut your lashes to match the length of your eyes. There's some people that cut it anyway because they don't like the lash band coming all the way to the middle part of their eye. So their lash band would start like from here, for example. So they're gonna cut it. That way they can actually put the lash on and it's away from the inner corner of their eye. If that is you and you need to cut your lashes to make them fit your face and your eye and get them to look good, what you're gonna do is actually cut your lash from the outer corner of it, okay? So you're not gonna cut from the inner part of your eye, you're gonna cut the lashes from the outer corners. That way it can maintain whatever shape it is and it's gonna look good. Now next I'm gonna go ahead and apply my glue to my lashes. Yes, I'm one of those people that needs the glue directly on the lashes. I apply the glue to one lash, put it down, apply the glue to my second lash, put it down. That way it gives me time in between glue applications to make sure that my glue is dry enough to stick on my eyes. And then I go back back to my first lash and I apply it. Another tip is try not to put too much glue on your lash strip, because if you do that, it's going to take an extremely long time to dry, and when you apply it, it's going to get everywhere. Another tip, I know it's like tip after tip before we apply it, right? Another tip is that if you are a beginner, instead of using the black lash glue, use a clear lash glue. That way, if you make a mistake, it's not going to ruin your eyeshadow look. It's also a brush tip. If I'm doing one lash at a time, I apply the lash glue and then I usually shake it and count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At that instant, I will go ahead and apply my lash. So now that I've gotten all the glue talk out of the way, let's go ahead and apply our lashes. Okay, you're going to take your mirror and you're going to bring it down. This is going to force your eyes to look down into the mirror. Now, as your eyes are looking down into the mirror, you have your tweezer. I'm a tweezer person, not a finger person. And then I grab my lashes and I put it directly in the middle, as close to my natural lashes as I possibly can, without it actually being attached to my lashes. And if it's tacky enough, it's gonna stay. Now, once it stays, I like to push on it to make sure that it stays. Go onto the outer end of the lashes, and instead of sticking it down to where my lashes are, which is actually gonna make my lashes droop like this, I go ahead and I stick it up. So wherever my lashes are on the outer corner, I stick the edges higher than that. That way it gives my eyes a bit of a lift. When I lift my lashes, you're gonna see a little bit of space between my natural lashes and my falsies. That actually helps my falsies achieve this form of a lift to the eyes. That way it's not like drooping down and making me look sad. Always stick the back end of your lashes up. Then I go ahead and grab the inner corners of my lash and I stick it down. Now, it depends on how sensitive your eyes are or how thin your lash strip is. You can bring it a little bit closer to the inner corner, but the closer you get to the inner corner, the more irritating it's gonna get. So you just have to find that sweet spot for you. You'll never know your sweet spot unless you try. After you stick that lash band down, what you're gonna do is blink a few times. If you need to squint your eyes to make sure that it's not poking you anywhere. If it's poking you anywhere, you have to literally peel the lashes off and try again, but this time don't bring it as close to the inner corner as you did the first time. This is the way for you to find out exactly where you can put your lashes without it being uncomfortable. When you blink, you're not supposed to feel it poking you. You're not supposed to feel it moving around. You're not supposed to feel anything. If you pull it back and the back of it is too long, you can always go back and cut it to make sure that it fits your eyes, and then you can apply it the right way. So now you're going to take your tweezers and squeeze your falsies and your natural lashes together, but don't squeeze the outer corner because we don't want that outer corner to come down. What do you do when your eyes are so watery that your lashes are not sticking? You can just decide to not go with lashes that day, because if your eyes are watering now, they're gonna water for the rest of the day, especially if it thinks there's something irritating it. It's happened to me and I've had to skip the lashes. But if it's only the inner corner of your eyes that's wet, you're gonna need a Q-tip. So you're gonna take your Q-tip and you're going to wipe directly in that inner corner. You're gonna also take it and wipe inside your eye like that. If it's your outer corner, of course, you're gonna wipe the outer corner, and you're gonna make sure to wipe all along your lash line. You're gonna take your eyeshadow brush, like a very small eyeshadow brush, go into the eyeshadow you have over there and just pack some powder over it. That way it dries down. And then you're gonna come back and try to stick the lash down. I have seen other people do the trick where they actually use the lash glue as an eyeliner, and then they go ahead and stick their lashes on top of that. So I'm gonna try it out to see how it works for me. So for this option, what I'm doing is using the clear glue, drawing something that would kind of sort of resemble an eyeliner. So I'm just starting as close to my inner corner as possible and just drawing the line all the way up to where I feel like the lashes will end. Now with the clear lash glue, when it's wet, it looks a little bit white, and then whenever it's drying down, it looks a little bit bluish. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lash on top of it using the same technique that I showed you guys the first time. This is my first time trying it. I am absolutely impressed with how quickly the lashes actually got stuck to the glue. It was seamless, it was fast, there was no second guessing whether the glue was dry or not. because it just literally stuck onto it so quickly. It was just nice. Okay, you have to be very careful with this one because the glue gets on your natural lashes, and that can cause problems if your natural lashes fuse with the falsies. It's gonna be a big problem when you try to peel it off. So what I did before I actually applied the lashes was that I wiped any glue that I might have on my lashes and just brushed my natural lashes with the spoolie just to make sure it's separated and it's dry before I went in with the falsies. Both options work very nicely. Both options will get your lashes to stay all day. The question is, which one are you more comfortable with? Let me know down below in the comments how you apply your lashes, whether with your hands or your tweezers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.